Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you're new here then I'm Anushka and today I'm going to discuss about the various documents that you'll be needing when you go to take your admission in your medical college. So if you're watching this video, probably you're waiting for your results or you got your results and you did get the selection in a medical college. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate everyone who got a seat in the medical college, because getting a government seat or even studying medical, it's a huge deal. And yeah, welcome to the fraternity. Documents that will be needed for your admission, and I have made a list and you can take a screenshot. Firstly, NEET UG ka 2025 admit card and scorecard. You will be needing this, and for this you need the Xerox copies of this so that you don't fall short. At least 3 to 4 Xerox copies must है हर डॉक्यूमेंट का, नॉट जस्ट दिस. एवरी डॉक्यूमेंट यू नीड टू कीप द जेरोक्स कॉपीज. उसके बाद है पीआरसी. पीआरसी इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज इससे आपको स्टेट कोटा मिलेगा. स्टेट कोटा आपको रिजर्वेशन जो है उसको मिलेगा. तो पीआरसी का इफ़ यू ब्रिंग द ओरिजिनल कॉपी देन इट शुड बी साइंड विद द सील, एंड इफ इट इज़ डिजिटल देन यू कैन ब्रिंग द डिजिटल कॉपी. उसके बाद है योर क्लास 10 एंड 12 का mark sheet come pass certificate. So if you are from CBSE it is one document. If you're from SEBA or any other board then it will be two. Along with that you also need to bring an admit card, and again you have to bring the Xerox copies. Similarly PRC में भी Xerox copy चाहिए. Then if you belong to a particular caste or category, then as applicable whatever your caste you belong to, then you can bring your caste certificate, but make sure that the validity is there. It should not be invalid. अगर वैलिडिटी नहीं है, ख़त्म हो गया, देन आपको वो रिन्यू करना पड़ेगा. उसके बाद इफ़ यू बिलोंग टू ओबीसी या फिर एमओबीसी कैटेगरी देन एनसीएल सर्टिफिकेट आपको लाना पड़ेगा. एंड देन लास्टली इफ़ यू आर फ्रॉम ईडब्ल्यूएस कैटेगरी देन यू ब्रिंग योर ईडब्ल्यूएस द वट एवर सर्टिफिकेट दैट यू हैव. उसके बाद है आपका प्रोविजनल सीट अलॉटमेंट लेटर. तो आपके पास ये हो भी सकता है, नहीं भी हो सकता है. अगर नहीं है देन यू हैव टू ब्रिंग योर रैंक पेज. Wherever your rank is written, so that page you have to bring you take a screenshot and then you print that particular page and you bring it, and also bring the Xerox copies. Similarly for OMR sheet इसके भी Xerox copies चाहिए होंगे. Then identity proof. Your identity proof can be your Aadhaar card, voter ID, PAN card. So you have to bring these, the original as well as the Xerox copies. Xerox copies 3-4 copies is good. So passport size photos, you will be needing many passport size photographs. So at least 10 तो आपके पास होने ही चाहिए. उसके बाद we'll talk about the annexures, which is the very important thing while you come for your admission. Without annexures your admission will not be completed, so you have to bring annexures. Ek last before I'll be talking about the annexures shortly. The fees, how much cash do you need to carry for your admission? So fees, there are two types of fees. One is the government fees, one is the non-government fees. So government fees for Assam is fixed. For pretty much all state-wise it is fixed, and non-government fees is according to your college. So the government fees is 2400 rupees. So this is fixed for all the medical colleges in Assam. And this one, for example, you got a seat in Assam Medical College, Dibrugarh. So after you get to know which college you got, you see the website of that college. वहाँ पे website में ना एक section होगा about the regarding admissions. So here all the documents first of all you need for your admission, and also the fee structure of the medical college will be written. So according to this your fee will vary according to your medical college. So this was about it. Now we'll talk about the annexures. So these are the annexures. So the first is the declaration by the parents. This is a must क्योंकि this one the parents have to declare that they will be responsible for the behavior of the student, and also be able to they will be responsible for paying the hostel dues and all the expenses during the student life. So यहाँ पे है we need the signature of a gazetted officer, and then the designation of that officer you give. Here the parents have to give their sign, they have to give the full name and also the seal of their office जहाँ पे आपके parents काम करते हैं. So now we have annexure 1. Annexure 1 is about the permanent residency certificate. So if you have lived in Assam for like the past 20 years, only then it is applicable to you. So here you give your name, then you give the name of your village, town, the post office, the police station, Moza district. You fill up all these details, give the date, and then you have to get the signature from the DC. So you have to go to the DC office and get the signature and then the name of the officer. So it the DC might not be available, so he can assign one of his authorized officers to do the signature and their full name. Then next number 2, which is the certificate that the candidate has studied in Assam. तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है, you have to give your name, father's name, mother's name, address, whatever. Then you have to, the candidate, you have to give the proof from your school that you studied in this particular school. So if you have changed your school, for example आपने पढ़ाई किया 10th अलग से पास किया एंड 12th अलग कॉलेज में पास किया, तो both from both these colleges you have to get the certificate that you studied in their college. So the date of admission, date of admission, whatever, and then you have to get the signature of the headmaster or principal जो भी आपके कॉलेज में है, सील चाहिए कॉलेज का, एंड फुल नाम चाहिए जो भी आपका हेडमास्टर है. So this is the annexure 1, the annexure 2, schedule 1. Then the annexure 3, this is about the caste or for the candidates that belong to the OBC or MOBC category. So if you belong to that particular category, you have to do all the details, all the signature and all the details you have to fill up, and then you have to get it signed by the DC or any subordinate officer. So then the annexure 5, this annexure is for the SC caste community. So if you have the SC certificate, you have to do the same way from the DC, and then you have to get seal and everything. Then the annexure 5, this is for the ST plains category. Then annexure number 6, this is for TGL or XTGL community. Then category number 7, this is for Char area quota. So if you belong to that particular quota, then you have to get the details filled and get it signed by the DC. Then ex-serviceman category annexure. So if you belong to this category, then similarly you have to get the signature. Then annexure number 9, this is the person killed in extreme violence in Assam. This annexure. So if you belong to this, then you get the signature of the DC, fill up the details, and bring the annexure. Then this is schedule A, deed of MBBS. This is executed by all this actually is given by the college. So now for now you don't need this. It will be given by your medical college and you have to fill up this form. Similarly, this one is for BDS course. So those who have taken admission in BDS course, this annexure is for them. It will be again given by the college. So this was it about the annexure. I hope it helped you. Declaration by the parents, annexure number 1 and annexure number 2 is common for all. After that, these are the separate caste category annexures. So this was about it for the documents. So if you need any other information regarding the documents or your admission or any other fee structure, any other question or query regarding the admission in medical college or counseling process, anything, you can drop down your comments, and do like, share and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, that's it. Bye bye.